This week's video is going to be my journal topic of what do I love. I actually felt really inspired to talk about enoughness. It kept coming up into my mind, not feeling enough or what life has taught me about being enough. But to be honest, I was diagnosed with COVID-19 positive infection. So I am home quarantined. And because of that, I feel the topic of being enough is such a heavy topic that it's too much for me right now where I'm at in my recovery process. Instead, this morning, while I was taking some time to connect with myself, moving my body in the way that I could with my quarantine and the energy that I have right now, I had this urge, this motivation to just make a list about the things that I love. And I sat in this window this morning and just let my mind, my soul, share with me what I love. I thought I would read through to you. I appreciate the patience. COVID has some interesting side effects, which I will be doing a self-documentary of my entire experience during COVID recovery. I think it's really valuable and it can help a lot of people mentally be prepared just in case they do contract the infection themselves, which a big part of me thinks it may be the new normal, is that a lot of our friends and family will be contracting the virus. So I'm hopeful that when I do make that documentary that it can really give back and help our community. But I wanted to share with you what I wrote down this morning. I think it's really beautiful. It's authentic to me, and maybe it's something that you'll enjoy journaling unique to yourself, that is kind of written poetry from your soul to your soul, and maybe giving back to others out there, which I love poetry. It's not often that I'm in the mood to write poetry, but when I am in that phase, I think it's one of my strengths. All right. I titled it Things I Love. Just me, 3 underlines, all me. I think it's easy to be influenced by what people tell you you should love or should make you happy, and I wanted to reiterate that this is truly all mine, coming from my soul, speaking to myself. What I love right now in my life. I love a great ambiance. Being quarantined in my bedroom, I found that great ambiance is like a kitty cat sitting in the window looking out at nature. There are so many life examples of when I just would say, oh my gosh, that was the most perfect day or perfect evening, and it was a painted picture of the ambiance, the sound, the music, the lighting, the company, the taste of the food, the cocktail I crafted, what I was wearing, me observing the excitement around me, absorbing it and reflecting it as a whole, right? Great ambiance. I love that. To be able to control what I feel, quickly select what is mine and I desire to experience or not. That's actually taken a lifetime to really understand that that's something that I love. I'm a feeler at heart. I'm empathetic. I absorb a lot of things I experience around me. And I wasn't really sure how to protect that, how to have boundaries with that, what's a gift, what's not, what should I feel, what shouldn't I feel. And I've been able to discover that I love to be able to feel, but it's important to make a decision on what's mine to feel and what honors and supports my wellness and still respects that gift of empathy, and being able to quickly remedy that feeling and then move on for my truth, the way that I'm designed to be in this world. Ooh, I love massages. Ah, David will laugh because I will almost every single time, if you were to say sex or massage, I will most likely say, I want a massage. To me, maybe that is sexuality, a big part of it for my definition. Or any spa-like sensation. I might have to grab water. I can feel and hear like coarseness already manifesting in my throat. Exploring architectural nature, energies, new and different. Feeling it and then gently processing it. It's kind of like my morning walks, or just anytime I get to go on a walk, I love to see architecture. Gosh, when I was in Chicago, I felt like I got all of what I just described. Witnessing architecture, seeing nature, so the river that runs through Chicago, energies, people sitting along the river, excited, calm, feeling it. So kind of like taking that beauty that I'm experiencing and taking it into my body and just gently letting myself process it. Oof, love that. I like color, light. Sitting in a windowsill, looking at the colorful change in the fall leaves on the trees. I like observing life in action. My gosh, I'm so happy if I'm just sitting at a coffee shop and I get to observe motivated people working, relaxed people sipping their coffee, a family, passing by outside with their dogs, kids playing in the leaves. I like to witness smiles and laughter reflected outwardly onto others, and then reabsorbing that common light-based energy. I love design, creativity displayed, emotions expressed in theater or performing arts, and the awareness we all hold emotions. We all are the same. And the deep part of that is we all are learning and discovering this in us each day. We're all learning and discovering that under the same sun, or in the evening it's the same moon, or just the same sky. I love the ability each human has to share one small thing with another human that someday may be life-changing for them, right? So it's just like one little nugget of wisdom that a friend may share with you, and then 5 years later you remember them saying that, and it just makes so much sense, and it's exactly what you needed then to help you grow to the next level of your journey. I love my innate ability to always have a sanctuary of peaceful resolution to return home again, while still allowing myself to be a human, which is imperfect. Yeah, my little sanctuary is so important to me, and especially during this COVID time, I've learned how important that peaceful, restful place is, and that I can return to as needed, and know that I always have that safe space, and it's generated from myself, and therefore it's always there. It's not reliant on an external item, which can be there and may not be there. I love events with friends. The idea of forever in the blood commitment to be there for my family. It's written into our DNA. There's no other shared love like that. It's one of a kind love. Even though we sometimes have friends that become like our blood family, you can't deny that family that has shared DNA that brought you into this world. It's just a unique love. I love a life partner as fearless and as humanist as I am, not afraid to be his or her true self, while honoring the parts of ourselves undiscovered yet undiscovered. A life partner so complete in their self-exploration that they have all they need in and of themselves, but choose to experience and share more with another person that has a heart of gold. When a heart is so complete that it does not fear sharing all of itself with the chosen life partner, there's no fear that it will lose any parts of itself in the process. Because of this, only more light is gained. I love persons who are brave enough to acknowledge darkness does exist, look it in the face, and say, we are the same in many ways, but I understand the darkness. So now I get to choose a life in the light. Persons that respect the darkness and those still on that personal exploration and path to discovering their own light, which is unique. I love humans. They're so neat and interesting. Anyway, I love people that allow others to be themselves. I love to feel like I gotta switch positions. Wow. I love to feel nature's gentle beauty and hear nature's power. For example, jogging in a warm rain when a storm has just passed, or being inside your house when there's a lightning storm outside and you open your window to observe I love being in my body, fully connected and lavishing in my own sensual energy. For example, I'm in this sexy lingerie. I have a candle lit, the music picked, maybe the pups are playing around me. David's sitting there like, and I'm teasing him. I love the power of a female body in a very respectful way, right? I love an artistic vision. Maybe I'm the one cooking that night. Maybe I'm crafting a certain cocktail or painting or I don't know, whatever. There's an artistic vision there. I'm creating it. The evening is actually slowed down to the pace I want, honoring that moment, that mood. The sun is setting. I'm sipping my drink of choice. I may be dancing. I'm definitely moving my body. I don't know how I am. Maybe it's matching the music. Maybe it's as I'm cooking. Maybe it's as I'm dancing across the couch with the pups or straddling David just enough to stimulate sexual energy. But it's expressing myself in my current needed mood. I'm outwardly reflecting it and then therefore reabsorbing it, and it's aligned with my truth, which happens to be my happiness. It's nice to share your happiness. I love learning about my friends, their human experience, their hearts, their souls, their dreams. I love science stuff. New intriguing ideas, concepts. I love gaining expertise, more craft in my skill set. I like to become that master artist that equates to me being able to help more in my career and in life. I love communicating, discussion with others, especially if it provides a resolution or entertainment or empowerment. Or maybe a lingering thought that provides self-growth or a friend to grow more, or even just self-entertainment. Ooh, I feel like this could just be Lindsay's life quote. I love a good cocktail and good company. I just see it. Me and good company sitting at a bar in a warmly intimate, small boutique environment with good, deep connection and conversation. So entertaining. It's like everything out there is just paused or gone, and this is alive and deep and warm. Sexy. Okay. That could probably be another definition of my sexuality. Spa-like massage experience and a good cocktail and conversation. Ooh. I love a good nap. It's the perfect timing. It's soft, cozy spot, perfect temperature. I'm in the perfect body position. And it may be shared with others, and maybe just be with me. Ooh, all right, now the fun stuff. I love a fun new experience, from a roller coaster ride or an avant-garde outfit where I get to express my mood outward artistically to the world, or a random, fun, colorful food tasting event, like this gorgeous, sparkly, over the top, almost like an avant-garde dress on a donut. And even more fun, getting to share that moment with friends so we can all kind of like discuss and explore and absorb that even more powerful, fun energy. A really cool foaming cocktail, colorful, doing like lightning bolts out of it. I don't know. Another example. A gorgeous walk, bike ride, or hike, and pausing to just take it in. I love the perfect vacation that is kind of a combination of these things on my love list, plus a good podcast, something interesting to feed my brain when it does get a little bored. Because let's be honest, if you're not in your work daily routine, there's a lot of downtime and you kind of get bored. This brain doesn't really like to be bored, so. I love creating that similar perfect vacation every day as soon as my foot hits the carpet, as I see my carpet. Oop. As soon as my foot hits the carpet each morning, I begin to be the master of my experience. Yeah. Why is it that only on vacation we get to have fun and love our life? I love to be able to manifest it each and every day in my own way, based upon what I need. Overall, I love who I am right now and all that I've experienced in my whole life to be right where I am today. I love life. It's such a beautiful last thing that I wrote. Because at one point, a few points in my life, I considered not existing anymore. And so for me to say, for everything painful and challenging and traumatic that I had experienced in my life, to now be able to say, I love life. I love being a part of it, experiencing it, and sharing that commonality with others in this world that we all live in. It's so amazing. And I think I just realized why I love kind of that life coaching, that part of me, wellness and teaching and empowering, because it is so valuable to me. Anyway, thanks for being a part of my authentic, raw life. I love you guys, and I'm looking forward to creating my self-documentary of my COVID experience when I feel it's right. And might record another video because I'm going to be in my COVID quarantine for a little bit longer. So we'll see what is right for my recovery, healing, and if making more videos is. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Love you guys.